Had misfortune, and my last cameraman was attacked on account of he went outside and he got some problem with some people around here. That's his problem, baby. The food must go on, the show must go on, the hooligan cooking must go on. Ha-ha! Welcome back, Diablo, #1, hooligan chef, hooligan cooking. I am at the Miami firm, and I'm bringing to you the Yorkshire pudding along with the bangers and mash. Call this part 2, if you will. All right, I got my oil here, along with, come on now, how I got that gravy going. Look like blood curdling. Now I'm gonna put that back there, say, for just a little while, and keep that sucker on nice, so to speak. Pun intended. You're gonna just keep that warm and everything like that. All right, here we go. Salute for Manchester United, Man United. We're the boys in red and we're on our way to Wembley. Wembley. From my Italian brothers. Actually, Serbian in this case. It was an Italian guy who gave it to me. He's Italian and Serbian, but this is Belgrade, straight from Belgrade. Serbian moonshine. Now then, these sausages, come on now. These sausages, I didn't leave them stewing and marinating in Boddington all night. You could do that, right? But I just put this all together real quick. So these sausages are, I got a fella who they call the Muscle Man Charlie. A lot of guys know him. He's a British guy. He's in Miami area. And I told him what I was doing and stuff. And he brought these for me. So, and he gets these from a British butcher. And they're not like intestine skin, but they're authentic. And the thing about it is, you can use any pork sausages, it seems like, with a bangers and mash recipe. However, I want to be as authentic as possible, right? I want to be as authentic as possible with it. So, as far as I'm concerned, I went and got the British stuff itself. But they say you can use any pork sausage. So in America, I guess, pick whatever you want. It's not that specific. However, it shouldn't have so much definite spice or anything like that. It's not that it's bland, but some people think British food is bland. So I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, all right, we're getting that going. Fact of the matter is, man, they got a lot of good dishes. Now, bangers and mash, like I said a moment ago, I'm not going to get too much respect from too many people cooking bangers and mash because it ain't nothing but mashed potatoes and sausages, so that ain't really quite so difficult to cook. Now, going back to my gravy looking good. Let me take a look down there. Those things coming along. You can take a look with me. Come on now. You got the Yorkshire pudding coming along. All right. So let me put a little bit of extra work over here. So Scotland Hooligan, Old Firm. As I said, that's the top to me. I thought, you take it as that's the biggest rivalry in all of Scotland and pretty much all of the entire world. That rivalry is known. So I took it at face value, but the fact is, you talk about, okay, I'm gonna throw just a little bit of milk in there, not too much. A little something. Just a little something. I'll put this back now. So, thing about it is, Old Firm, Celtic versus Rangers. Green and blue. Green and blue, yeah. So, the thing about it is when Tommy Johnson, let me see what we got going on over here. All right. When Tommy Johnson is presenting in a real football factories, he is a journalist or an actor where he's acting as a journalist. Now the thing about it is, I'm also a type of journalist, but not that type, you understand? I'm the Hunter Thompson type, gonzo journalism, and I come from a little bit different perspective. Just like Hunter Thompson. Salud. So the thing about it is, I don't just approach this from the clinical perspective. I get personally involved, you understand? Ooh, let me taste that. So, look man, look how that's coming along. I'm just busting it up. Ooh, I like a little chunky little skin on it, you know? And the thing about it is, you look at all the recipes for bangers and mash, this is when you gotta use your own discretion. Like what I'm doing with the hooliganism and the casuals. I'll take bits and pieces and then mix it with an American style or with my own preconceived notions. Just like any lifestyle or any subculture, I interpret it my own way. Any of these lifestyles or cultures I identify with, they don't, or ideologies, political ideologies, they don't define me, I define it. You understand? So the thing about it is, like I said earlier, I got mixed up. Nobody thinks you got British cuisine is gourmet food, so I got mixed up. All these recipes I see for mashed potatoes, I know how to make good mashed potatoes, baby. I don't play with it. These guys are talking about putting mustard seeds in the and mustard powder, chicken broth, and no, baby. Russet potatoes, boil them whole, mush them up, throw a bunch of butter in there, a little salt and pepper, and you're sweet. Ha, that's gonna be the best mashed potatoes you done ate, Jack. Southern style, Southwest style. They don't call you. Ha, don't believe the hype. Now then, sausages coming along. Whoa. All right. All right. Basic. Nothing special. Okay. Now that I got all this under control pretty well, right? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I gotta cut this onion. Show you a secret. Cuban style. In Cuba, they make do with very little, but they achieve supreme results. You understand? When you cut an onion, I don't go around cutting onions much. You understand? But what you do is, these ain't Tic Tacs, brother. That's gum from Cuba, straight from Cuba. Mango flavor, the best. Now then, I believe it calls for about half an onion. That's what I'm gonna do. What, by chewing that gum now, let's see if I cry. By chewing that gum, it prevents you from crying. You know, or the onions normally bust you up, make you cry. You know why that is? Because they attach to pheromones within the chromosomes of the human being, you understand? And they make you recall sad events in your life. Onions do. They knew that back in Greece. These doctors don't know about it. Okay, so I got time to muss around too much. Hey, 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 hey! I'm lucky that this is a pretty sharp knife. I'm lucky this is not too bad of a knife. My eyes is watering because the opioids in my body and the neurotransmitters are activating. Oh, I'm getting a little teary-eyed over here, folks. I'm thinking about some of the battles I've been through and some of the war heroes I fell alongside. Who am I talking about? Scott Shucker, Spot the Rock, Andy Christ, Skinner T, rest in peace. Psycho Jeff. The list goes on. Take it to the modern time. Brad, my main man Brad. Look at the tears I got for you, baby. Man. All right. Well, that Cuban chewing gum trick ain't working too well. I'm all teary-eyed for you. But I might have a bottle. Yes, sir. So what I do is, come over here now. I don't chop up the onions all completely into tiny pieces. I leave some big chunks too and stuff, right? That's what we're gonna put in there now. Wait a second, man. Those tears I'm dripping in there make this a special meal now. Roll! Jam Pony Express! How powerful, Papa No, lock it down! What it say about it? Roll! Hey, and brother, what you see here, coming from me to you, and my hand is reaching out to your hand. This is the biggest body in this world, in this universe, all together as one. Ha ha! Dusty Rhodes, American Dream. American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Watch out now. Got some stragglers over here. I'm gonna deal with them my own way. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Oh man, look at these things coming along, looking crazy. Look at them things. Whoa. They look like scallops. 7 minutes to midnight to kill the unborn in the womb. Midnight. They call me Skinhead Bruce Dickinson, you understand? Onions and sausages. Bangers and mash, call it what you want, man. I see a damn bunch of onions and sausages, baby. Man, look here. Whew. I'm going to clean up because I don't like to operate in a dirty kitchen, you understand? So, you young men, not only do you got to learn how to cook, military style. Military man got to know how to cook and eat. Also, you need to know how to clean, you understand? And it's best while you're cooking, I'll be honest with you, if you kind of clean as you go, instead of, whoa! Instead of building up, man, what is going on around here? Man, look here. I told you I'm no cooking expert now. I'm getting the job done, though, mark my words. All right. We ain't supposed to damn use a paper towel on hot surface, but whatever. All right. I'll clean up the floor soon enough. Now then! Hey! Looking good. No problem. Sweet. Okay, let's focus here for a little while, but this ain't no more cooking sausages, Jack. So what do we need? Boddington. Hey! Now we're talking. One for the dead homies. Row! Boddington's cream of Manchester. Right. Gorilla action. Let there be none left alive. Hey. Video number 2, part number 2, Boddington number 2. Ooh. I'm gonna let it settle, but I'll have to sit before that. More for the dead homies, the dead hooligans. Yeah! That's coming along. That's 5 minutes, baby. Man, look at those things. They look crazy, baby. Look, scallops. Oh no. Alright. Come on now. So, what I like to do now with my mashed potatoes, just put a little bit of garlic powder. Not too much. You gotta be careful, young man. Don't add too much. Also, see, man, I need a little bit of garlic powder over here. The gravy, I'm gonna leave alone. So, just a little bit of garlic powder enough. And hey, thing about it is, these bay leaves, use these in some of that bangers and mash, right? Yeah, that's good. Get you some bay leaves. You don't need to do too much to it. Like I said, these sausages don't got too much spice to them, just a little something. You don't want to make it offensive now. Break some of that little stuff. Break some of them bay leaves up in there. Just a hint of some black pepper. Like I said, you don't need too much, man. Now, that mashed potatoes now, they're going to get a heavy dose of some black pepper in there. They're looking good, and they were already hot, you got to imagine, because the fact of the matter is, these were just freshly boiled before you arrived. So, they're still pretty warm and hot and everything like that. But, what I'm looking to do now, look at that. That's good, buddy. You eat that, you're eating the right stuff. Tell me I don't know how to cook. You're barking up the wrong tree. You say the wrong thing because, and watch what I do there. I just do that now, because they're nice and warm. What about my little gravy over here? Gravy. It's basic, but it's good. The thing about it is, you don't want no damn chipotle and crazy stuff. It doesn't call for that. All right, but I'm not too satisfied with the way my sausages are coming out. Maybe I'm not saying enough mine though. But they're gonna get darker and everything, and they're gonna get more evenly burnt as time goes on. What I'm looking to do, all right. Now then, we got 2 minutes supposedly for the York. Look at that Yorkshire pudding now. I don't know. It's looking good. I'm gonna go by that. I'm gonna go by that and turn it off. And they look real gooey, and they're supposed to be gooey somewhat, but crispy as well. So, what I'm thinking I'm gonna do with my knowledge of cooking, I'm gonna turn it off like it's. I'm just gonna let it go off like it says. And then I'll eye it, and sooner or later it's gonna keep drying out. You can't leave meat in there like that once you turn the thing off. It'll keep cooking almost. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let the fates have it as they will, and I'm gonna let it. Why am I gonna tinker with it and mess with it? You understand? Now then, all right. We already talked about the old firm. Now then, I talked about Aberdeen, ACS, Aberdeen Soccer's Casuals, one of the most well-known casuals. Hot Rod Stewart, Pitch Invasion. Yeah. Rod Stewart is a casual on the Hooligan, baby. He don't gotta talk too much, but we know the score. So, Aberdeen, the thing about it is, what I'm trying to get to the bottom of, because these Hibs lads, they're telling me they're top, and not only Scotland, but they're telling me they're like top everywhere, you know, and I understand it's banter. But the thing about it is, they don't talk slick about Rangers. Nobody says nothing negative too much about Rangers, ICF, or whatever other firms that got Her Majesty's service. So the thing about it is, everybody knows Rangers is heavy. The problem is that the guys who I want to be friends with and everything, okay, here we go. Well, like I said, I'm gonna leave them in there for a minute to cure. I'm gonna leave them in a minute for, it's 2 a.m. It's true. That's, well, I eat my dinner normally 4 or 5 a.m. So what? What's it to you? Who asked you? Hello. All right. What else we got here? A little bit for the soldiers. All right. Bum. Brought to you by Lacoste. MLM, Miami Lacoste Mafia. IMF. Now then, let's see what we got here. Well, see how well my recipe served me. I got my mashed potatoes, so I'm working on them back a little bit. But man, these things, they're perfect. They're really perfect the way I look at it. That's just what you need right there with mashed potatoes. You want a little chunky now. See how this coming along. See how it's coming along. It looks like this is what we're waiting on. Right? And they look like they got a ways to go even. But what I'm going to do is turn the heat up. I'm not going to turn it down. I'm going to turn it up. We're going to turn it up. So then what I'm thinking is, right, I didn't know exactly how this all will play out. So, I'll eat my Yorkshire pudding while this is cooking, right? So now, what I believe I'll do, I'll give this a little more high heat, try to burn it up a little more evenly and stuff. It's getting there. So, what I like to do I'm gonna leave this here for a while. Only thing about it is, let's turn it down, shall we? Yeah. Let's take this down about a medium type of level or something like that. I like my sausages to be a little bit burnt up and everything like that, right? So, let's get to this Yorkshire pudding, if we may. All right, here goes nothing. All right, man, those things are looking good. Come over here now. Ooh, those look about right. Yeah, those look perfect. Can't believe it. All right. Well, thing about it is, okay, let me put them up there. Yeah. I think that countertop can handle it. Okay. See what we've got here. Now then, I've eaten these before, but I've never made them. I've never served them. Let's see if you can pull them out by hand. Consistency here. Like I said. Well, here we are. Final installment, part 3, as it were, of episode 1, Hooligan Cooking with Derek Diablo, IMF into Miami firm. Now then, as you can see, I attempted and succeeded in bangers and mash and Yorkshire pudding. My first time out. And like I told you, lads, I'm a natural cook. I'm a good cook. I'm Cuban. And but my mashed potatoes are better than the kind that you'll see in those English recipes. It's very good. Look at that. But that little brown gravy. Ooh. Ooh. Good, good. And these are the proper British sausages that my brother Muscle Man Charlie gave me. Oh, beautiful. And here, take a look now. Come on, British friends. Look at the consistency. That's good now. Now, the way you finish that off, or the way you accompany it, is by that Boddington. You don't need sweets. That's for little kids. You need your meat and potatoes. You need your beans and rice. That's right. Well, success, friends. Hooligan Cooking, Edition 1, Episode 1, Volume 1. Your host, Derek Diablo, boss, king, top boy, top lad of all hooligan cooks around the planet, UK included. You see it. Goodbye.